I'm going to be doing lots of responses to challenges and questions this week, starting off with 2 of the questions that Caleb asked in his 3 challenges, 3 questions video. Or I should say, I'm going to try to answer 2 of the questions. I don't really have an answer to one of them, but I wanted to talk about why. That question being something you thought was possible because you saw it in a movie. I've thought about this a lot, and I can't come up with anything. For as long as I can remember, I've known that movies are movies, that they're made in a specific way, and it's people showing you something made up to tell a story. So I don't think I ever had any illusions about what I'm seeing on screen is real. Though I do have a story that is tangentially related. It's not about movie magic, but it's about, I guess, amusement park magic. Or maybe theme park magic. I'm not sure what it's specifically called, but this is a story from when I went to Disney World with my family when I was 5 or 6. I was on the Peter Pan ride with my aunt and my mom, and you're in a pirate ship boat, and it starts off on a track, and my aunt said, "Look at the track," and I watched, and the boat lifts off the track, and you go out a window, and then you're flying in the sky. And in that moment, I believed in magic. I thought we were flying in this magic pirate ship. And then after about a second, my mom said, "Yeah, but look up." And I looked up and I saw that it's a second track. You're hanging on a track. Not magic, just mechanics. But for about a second there, I thought it was real. I thought we were flying. That actually ties into the second question I was going to answer from Caleb. If you had to take a road trip with your past self, what age would you choose that self to be? Like I said, I was 5 or 6. I don't remember the exact age, but I do want to take the past Abby from that moment. The moment right after my aunt told me that we're flying, but right before my mom told me how it was happening. I want to go on a road trip with the tiny Abby that believed in magic. I wouldn't go traveling around lying to tiny Abby. I wouldn't be like, all these things are happening because of magic. But I also wouldn't be so quick to tell little Abby how the things are actually working. I want the little Abby who didn't know for certain, and so all the options were still valid possibilities. I spend a lot of my adult life figuring out the answers and knowing the answers and using the answers to figure out how I'm going to exist in the world. And I think it would be really special to hang out with little Abby, both before they had those answers, but also before they were really looking for them. For little Abby, everything was still a discovery, and everything was just wonderful. It wasn't about whether it was right or wrong, or if I figured out the correct thing of how this is really working. It was just, this is working, and it's all great. Plus, I like kids. I think a kid version of me is one of the only versions of me I'd probably get along with for an extended period of time. Thank you so much, Caleb, for these questions. I really like answering questions from y'all in these videos. I like getting that inspiration in a slightly different way than the challenges. It's fun to have both going on this month. That is it for me today. To my friends and fellow VEDSies, I will see you all tomorrow.